hear what I'm thinking? That's dangerous.
Let's see. This time next year, we're all going to be on solid
Okay,
bodies.
ready? Count us in, Joe.
2, 3, 4.
Much of the work being done to help veterans is centered around outreach and helping those veterans reconnect and reintegrate into civilian life. One organization in Grants Pass, Oregon has been having success on that front with their Veteran Music Outreach Program, the DD-214's. The DD-214's are not a musical therapy group in the traditional sense. They are a Veterans Music Outreach Program that was started over 5 years ago by the Program Director for the Veterans Service Office, Lisa Pickard, and a colleague from the Grants Pass Vet Center, Louie Goldberg, both of whom are musicians as well as professionals working for veteran causes. The core group have been playing together over 5 years and have a solid set of 10 to 15 rock and roll standards down pretty well. They get together and practice twice a month and play shows around town. Here's Lisa Pickard, the band's leader.
And when we play events that are veteran friendly or focused on the veteran community, and so they see us there as leaders, as a team, and it draws them in, and then we can better assess, you know, some of them have some musical skills, some of them don't, some of them want to be a part of the team. It regardless of where they're at or what they're doing, we always try to assess what their needs are. Even if it's some other type of therapeutic modality, we can hook them up through other events that are going on or other recreational therapies that are going on in the community.
The events that they play all have a veteran element. Things like a 9/11 anniversary commemoration ceremony at the Home Depot and the opening of a local food pantry, and sometimes they like to just get out and play because the weather's nice. A musical outreach project seemed a little unorthodox to me when I first heard about it, so I asked Louie Goldberg, the former director of the Grants Pass Vet Center and now a licensed clinical social worker working in Medford, Oregon, to tell me a little bit about how they got started.
I was the director of the Grants Pass Vet Center at the time, and we started the group in probably May of 2011. And before that, Lisa and I had gotten together and we did a little performance for an event at the Vet Center. We sang and played guitar together, and we had been talking or toying with the idea of doing something like this. And so we actually did an event and we played and sang, and Bob was there.
The Bob she's talking about is local veteran advocate and musician Bob Eaton. A sergeant in the Army during the Vietnam War, Bob turned to music a lot to help treat his PTSD. That day, he asked Pickard if he could use her guitar and play a song that he'd written called My Old Nam Hat. It's a great song that tells the story of a Vietnam vet who has some words in a bar with an unappreciative civilian. I asked Bob to talk about how he uses songwriting as a coping mechanism.
It allowed me to put all those emotions and all those thoughts and all that stuff down on paper and sing it, you know. And there's a hell of a lot of difference in singing your blues than trying to explain them to somebody, you know, because everybody understands music.
With Bob, Lisa, and Louie thinking along the same path, they decided to start playing together, and 5 years later, they seem to have created something special.
So it's within this platform, we're reaching out, we're just spiderwebbing out into the community and grabbing our veterans and bringing an awareness that enables them to know that they're not alone. And it really helps them through the reintegration process to know that there's this type of process going on within their community that they can turn to.
While technically not musical therapy, it's pretty obvious just watching them play together that they love the music they play and the vets they play with. Someone to talk to, good music, and help with VA questions. For the veterans of Josephine County in Southern Oregon, what could be more therapeutic than that?